Hey everyone, welcome back to another FlowLab tutorial. In this one I'm going to show you how to open up your FlowLab game and work with other people on it. So this is a really cool feature. I will say it's not perfect, but it opens up a lot of possibilities. One thing to say is that you do have to have either the paid version of FlowLab or you have to have the educational version, which is what I'm running right now. So what you first have to do is you have to come here to your My Games screen, and then you want to come up here to your login name and go to Profile. When you click on Profile, you're going to see the games that you have below, but this is what you want to do right here. Create a development team or dev team. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to call this dev team demo. So you're going to want to go ahead and name it whatever you want. I would recommend naming your dev team related to the title of the game that you're working on. So if I'm working on my platformer, I might call it Platformer Dev Team or something like that. Okay? So you're going to click on Create Dev Team, and then you'll see here that I am the owner. And then what you can do is you can come up here, and if you know the username, the FlowLab username of the person you want to invite, you can go ahead and type it in there and then click on Invite User. When they log in, they'll see a message at the top that says you've been invited by so-and-so. Do you accept or deny? And you would click on Accept. Then for it to work out, after they accept, what you have to do is you have to go back to your games, and let's say I want my demo platformer here to be able to work with the dev team. You then want to go to your game. You want to go here to Settings, Advanced, and right here where it says Team Editing, you want to click on that, and you want to select which development team you want to let have access to. Once you do that, when all team members hit refresh, they will then be able to co-edit the game. It's not quite like Google Docs. It's a little bit like that. I don't think you will see changes in real time like Google Docs, unfortunately. The other thing, though, is that if more than one person is working on the same thing, like let's say more than one person is working on a sprite. So for instance, if I go to this level here and I'm editing this little sprite here and somebody else on my dev team is also editing this sprite, whoever saves last will typically get the save. And then the other person will see a message on their screen that says, hey, there's a conflict, somebody else on your dev team is working on this. So the number one takeaway advice from this tutorial is that whenever you're doing a collaboration, communication is so very important. So you would need to communicate with your team member that today you are working on the enemy sprite or the player sprite or the behaviors or something like that. So that way you avoid that conflict. Okay? I hope this helps you out, and I will see you next time. Thanks, everyone.